What is this right here in the sky? Love it. Can't get enough of it, honestly. The sun's shining, the breeze is blowing, the palm trees are swaying, which means it's going to be a beautiful day. But we can't get to the beauty unless we get through the mess first. As you guys know, we recently, well, customized the under bay to make a little mini man cave, a little workshop, and we kind of put it on the back burner because we've been taking care of Big Richard. I'll tell you what, it's time to give our coach a little love. We've been putting it on the back burner for a few days. Today's the day we actually show our coach some love. Since we are waiting for parts for Big Richard to make him almost 100%, he's about 98%. And she, yes, our coach is a she, is about, I don't know, 75%. We gotta just get it there. We've got stuff scattered everywhere, so let's get to it. Without further ado, welcome to the channel, welcome to WePlusThreee, and welcome to finally giving our coach a little love today. It's time to pop open the underbellies and get this mini man cave finally organized. I'm excited for it. Grab a snack, grab a drink, sit back and relax, and let's get to work today because we have a lot of things that we got to get ready for tomorrow, but it will make sense on the next video. Let's get to it. Not gonna lie, I've been dreading opening up all of these bays under here because, well, let's just show you what's going on. Let's just see what we got behind door number 1. It honestly doesn't look that bad. Okay, it does look pretty bad. In all fairness though, this is the first day we've had where it's been sunny, a little breezy, and not raining. So, is it excuses? Kind of. But the nice thing is, if the weather decides it wants to change on us, we do have a nice little protection here. Let's get this thing organized. I've got a lot of stuff we have to do outside of the coach today, but since it's nice and sunny out, I do want to take advantage of the weather while we have it. Our goal is to get this all cleaned up real fast. I say real fast, it's going to take just a little bit. And then let's get the bikes put away because, well, like I said, it'll make more sense in tomorrow's video, but we have to get everything organized, locked down, put away. At this point, I'm just talking, just pushing it back a little bit further than what it needs to be because I know it's gonna take a lot of work, but let's just get to it. Here we go, let's dive in. And I can tell you right now, the truck is full of donation stuff, so we're going to be going through things that matter the most, and we're going to just be getting rid of stuff because, well, the thing is, there's a lot of things we just don't need. And I wanna say some of these Ryobi batteries have just gone completely offline. When I say offline, I'm meaning like they just don't work anymore. So we do need to plug all those in and see which ones need to be recycled because I do think since the batteries have been just not plugged in for the longest time, they're just no good now. But I do want to swap everything to DeWalt, make sure all the tools match, and I do have more batteries as well, so we probably will be donating all the Ryobi tools, or at least getting rid of them if anyone needs those. So definitely want to match all my tools, get it all looking 100% nice and neat in here. And here we go. Oh my goodness. Let's just get to it. Okay, it's no big deal. Actually, I'm gonna turn on the lights in here too. And also, we got some fun stuff coming for the mini man cave. Don't worry, we will be making it look nice. You know what, I'm gonna go grab a little donation bag and let's get to donating some stuff. So if you check right here, it shows this battery is good, so we know that this one's nice. This is a really cool little compressor. I use this all the time before I even had my onboard unit right here, which I love this compressor. If you guys wanna see the brand, I'll move this out of the way. It's right there. I wanna say I paid, at the time it was 2 years ago or so, and it was a Black Friday deal. And I saw this right here and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's such a good deal. I added it to the cart and boom, I went and picked it up the next day. But I've been very happy with this Pancake air compressor. The nice thing is it's 200 max PSI, so we know it will work for the entire coach because our tires don't need 200 max PSI. I think the front tires are 130 is what the sticker says. I don't remember, but this thing does really awesome. All we gotta do is just pull it all out of here just so we can see. And I think what I'm going to do is let's not crowd up all of this. let's put everything right here on the green, and let's see what we need. We'll do a keep pile, and then we'll do a get rid of pile. That way we can actually see what all we have. Kind of do like a little mental, I guess you can say, inventory purposes type of layout, and then we can pick and go from there. Oh, here's this right here. There were multiple people that asked me about that little extension tool. Guys, I don't remember where I got it from. I don't. I want to say it was Harbor Freight. I want to say. But if you guys saw the last few videos of me working on Big Richard, this is the toolkit right here. I don't know. It came with that cool little extension thing. I think my dad bought this for me. So the tools aren't the greatest. I think the flathead that I use is a little pry bar now. I'm pretty sure it's already messed up. Basically, it's turning right here. So every time I'm going to use it, it just spins. But now I just use it as a pry bar. But if I need a flathead, I pop these open, and it's a very cheap kit, but it works so good. And I know, actually, let me go grab it real quick. I'm also thinking that you can get one of these on Amazon. You don't have to buy this entire toolkit, but this thing is awesome. But what I've found out, if something is too tight, it kind of just starts spinning. It doesn't really, it's not made for ratcheting or impacting. It's just made for drilling little things like this. I mean, that's pretty much it. So I don't know the concept of what it looks like in here, but I know this has been fantastic, and I'm very, very pleased with it. So yeah, just a little, I want to say Harbor Freight little kit, but I'm sure you can find it anywhere. Where does this actually go? I'm gonna say here. Yeah, feel free to scan this. I think you guys can use like a Google scan, and you can find this exact kit. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it is from Harbor Freight. So I'll put it over the screen. You guys can scan it with your little Google app, and it'll show you where to get something like this. And like I said, you can probably most likely get it on Amazon. Okay, did you guys get a good shot? Get it, get it, get it. Well, there you go. And then right here, it's just missing this long flathead. So like I said, I just use it as a pry bar, but it's been a really good kit, and I've had it for, I'm gonna say 2-3 years. So, okay. And if I act like I'm shivering, I am a little cold, so I'm going to go put on a hoodie. I don't know what the temp is, but it is a little chilly because that wind is blowing. Don't be making fun of me because I have a little hoodie on. This wind's blowing and it is a little chilly. I know you guys are probably in some winter wonderlands, okay? But for Florida, this is cold. It is. I wouldn't say cold. It is a little breezy. Okay, so to make this a little bit, I don't know, quicker of a process, I'm going to just get everything out. If I film every single item I have in this under bay, it's going to be messy. So, okay, I'm gonna keep going. Let's get everything out. Let's take a look at things that actually matter, and then we have to have some decisions on things that we have to get rid of, because everything's not going to be going back in here. I think I'm going to leave the heaviest items in here, like the hitches. I don't want them scratching up this, so I will be moving those. You know what? Let's just get everything out real quick. It doesn't look as bad when you kind of just start putting things, you know, in a little pile. So far, we got one item. I know it looks silly, okay? Keep, not keep. No, the bike's not in the pile. This thing has given us so many problems and issues. That's why we upgraded to the big boy. Well, it's basically the same thing, just has a lot more options, and I will be getting a bigger one for if I ever need to do some lug nut repair, I guess a lot stronger of a drill, which you guys have already directed me to, which thank you for that. It'll use a bigger inlet right here instead of having just, you know, the small one. So it'll be more for a socket size, which that's the way to go. All right, well, next thing on the list is going through all of this, seeing what we can keep, what we need to put away. That way we can get these bicycles back in that under bay right there. And it doesn't look that bad. And another thing I did notice, I know a lot of you kept telling me that I need to go ahead and buy the rubber inserts for the drawers for the toolkit. Well, the toolkit, tool bay, tool hey, or these right here. Well, look, it already came with it. All of it was already in the last drawer. It didn't even open it. Didn't even know it was there. So we can actually put the rubber in and we won't damage the drawers. Garbage is trying to run away from us. I guess it came with multiple. I feel like it came with too many of them. So let's put these in, and now we'll have little drawer protectors to keep it all nice and scratch free. It's always nice when you get something new and it actually stays brand new as well. Oh no, the vacuum can't stay here. Alright, well, we'll just move that out of the way, at least we'll have more room. But yeah, check this out. We actually have protectant in our toolbox. I like that. And look at this, proudly made in the USA with global materials. Well, you know what? At least it is made here in the good old USA. Let's put all these in here real quick, and then we can start organizing our drawers and figuring out what goes where. Like, how should we even do this? Like, what's the, I don't know, the best concept of it all? And remember how I did tell you guys earlier that I was going to take all the tools out and utilize the drawer system here? But I think since our new tool kit that we just bought, if we have any issues, we need to bring the entire toolkit with us. I think it's better that we leave it in that new system. I don't want to take things out and then already lose space in these drawers. So I think what we do is we grab all the stuff from over here, we bring it over to the new tool bay, the mini man cave, and we make it nice. First tool we put up is our new tape measure. Is this a top drawer item? Will it even fit in the top drawer? It does not. It actually drags. So I want to say the bottom two drawers are the biggest. So this is very important. We don't want to lose this. So I think that's our first item in the toolbox. Right there. And does it close? Look at that nice slow close. I think if we're going to do this the right way, I feel like we need to get a garbage bag on standby and just start throwing stuff away that we don't need and that we don't use. I already see 3 or 4 things that need to go to donation, so we'll grab a donation bag, and we're also going to be grabbing a garbage bag and just going through it. We just have things that I've been holding on to a little bit, and don't act like you guys don't hold on to stuff too. I'm sure you guys have garages with bins and things stacked up. I think the issue is we put values on each and every item. And I think by us putting values on stuff because we know that it costs something, I think that's what allows us humans to hold on to things. So we see and we put value on things and we just keep it. Like example, check this out. Do you guys remember when I bought this right here and I replaced our electric little power watchdog? This is bad. This went bad. I could have thrown this away a long time ago, but I do know that they should have sent me one for warranty, but it would have taken weeks and weeks to even wait for this. So I went ahead and just bought one. They said I could send this back to them and they'll pay me. The thing is, do I have time to go to UPS, do all those things, get a label? It's just time is priceless. You don't get time back. So this is an item we can just throw away, we can pitch. There's no point of actually holding on to this. So it's just little things like that. We've got multiple screws that are just open. Like, we can organize all this. That can also go in the tool bay. It's just how it is. It's holding on to stuff. We got 3 of these. Why do we need 3 of these little toolkits for the kids? We only need 1 or 2, possibly just 1. But I do like it because it is a nice little toolkit that has little small bits. These are nice to have. So maybe we keep 2 of those for the kiddos, but it's just going through the stuff to see exactly what we need. First step, let's just start grabbing garbage. You know what we could do? We could just go through all of this right here. Like, this is a nice little bin, right? But it's like, I feel like, what if we just utilize this bin right here for miscellaneous, like all of our screws? Because I feel like now that we have the toolbox there, you know what, let's start with the toolbox. Let's fill the toolbox up. I feel like my brain's running a little bit faster than it should be today. So let's find all of our batteries. Let's start from top all the way to bottom. Let's just get through this. You know, we're making it seem harder than what it actually is. And look at this. I found my PEX tool. I mean, it wasn't really lost. This is the PEX tool I was telling you guys about. And when I say it's battery, I'm meaning this light right here lights up right there whenever it is tight enough. So it's not battery. You still have to do it by hand. But you see how nice this is? You can actually just do it with one hand. But if you listen right there, it overextends and it doesn't get tight anymore. Let's just say I overuse this. So this is definitely garbage as well. So it'll go tight, it just doesn't light up anymore, and then it just, like it says, overextends and it doesn't get all the way tight. But I do love this. It says brand is Apollo right there. But I did enjoy this, but we can go ahead and donate this because, like I said, it just it works, it's just not tight enough. So maybe we garbage it, maybe someone can fix it. I don't know. I don't know if this thing can be tightened up right here. I'm not too sure, but this was an awesome tool to have. Next step, let's grab all these chargers. And look, we're already cleaning multiple holes out of here, right? So that's a plus. But the question is, where do we put this big Ryobi charger, and are we keeping all of these batteries? I feel like it's going to cloud this up, and then we're gonna go back to the same old ways of just, I don't know, having things stacked up. But let's just at least put all the chargers there. Let's see what's going on. I have more DeWalt chargers as well that are put away, and I also have DeWalt chargers and batteries that haven't even been opened yet that we need to utilize and put up there. So that's what I'm trying to think is, will it be too crowded? But the whole concept of having that power strip right there is to be our charging zone. Let's start by moving all of this out. Always got to have the nice little HVAC tape. You never know when you got to repair something. Got my nice oil mixer right here that I use to mix my fuel with when I go fly, which we'll have to do that one day so you guys can see how I actually fill up the paramotor. All right, so what do we say? We'll put these keys right here. We'll never use these keys again, so should we keep them? Obviously, we got rid of the lid, so is that one more thing we have to hold on to? We talked about this. You know what, we'll just put them in the drawer. I think what we do, we start by putting the biggest up here first, which is this large Ryobi charger. Goodness, the cord is so long on here. Let's plug it in and let's see which batteries are actually bad and actually good. Is that on? Well, it shows all of its charging, so that's a plus. So if they're charging, does that mean the batteries are still good, or are these just gone for good? I mean, look, let's let these charge for just a little bit and let's see if they're still working. Well, I'm definitely not mad at the way that looks, but it does take up quite a bit of room. So maybe we mount that over here. What do you guys think? We'll run the wire and we'll mount it up out of the way. We can just use that screw right there. And then that way we can utilize as much room as possible, because we used to hang it right there. So I think we hang it right there. Like that to me looks good. Yeah, let's mount this. I like that a lot. Just gotta get this screw out of there. We'll be in business. That'll clean up our little area for our new little signs. What do you guys think? Hang some neons, make it cool in here. Question is, do we go on this wall? No, let's stick to this wall. What if we mounted all the batteries? Nah, I mean, that would give us space here. But I think for the concept of today's video, let's just keep it simple, keep it clean, right? And then for this battery pack, I think right here is the safe bet. I don't think we want to go too far down or it won't catch, but let's just see if we can get it to catch. Hopefully it stays on. Oh, that's not going anywhere. What do you guys think? Okay, that does look really good mounted. I'm pretty sure we could go a little tighter on the screw, because if not, it's going to do this, and we can measure where the other one goes, or we can use blue painter's tape and we can actually make the two holes and then slide it on together. But for purposes, I just like this for now. We can also make that a little bit tighter too. Let's just do that and see if we can't get that pressed against the carpet and like I said, make it a little tighter. Okay, that saves so much space. Like, that looks awesome. And we can just take these wires too and we can just tuck them and hide them. Pretty sure we need to undo this zip tie, and then yeah, we'll clean that up a little bit right there because we don't want that just hanging and dangling right there. But let's grab these other chargers they're all zip tied, which is kind of funny in a way, but we can reorganize it. Yeah, we'll have them sitting like that. Grab some zip ties, we'll clean it up a little bit. I've got, like I said, more of these chargers, and I do like how we can mount all of these, but what if we get rid of all the small chargers and we do a big charger like this for the DeWalt's? Because I've got about, I want to say, at least 8 batteries that we could be charging at one time. And again, we want it to be as clean as possible. What can I say, guys? I'm a DeWalt guy, okay? I like DeWalt. I've had some Milwaukee stuff as well, but I feel like they all work the same. You know what? Comment down below, what's your favorite tool? A lot of people say, is it Makita? Is that the blue one? It's a blue brand. I've heard some really awesome things about that brand, but DeWalt's always been really, really good. I've had 0 issues, and their warranties are good as well. I know one of you said I could reach out to them about this impact, but it's the time thing. It's time. How long does it take to actually replace something? When you're working on a project, you can just go buy a new one and get your project done. I can't wait weeks and weeks on projects, so we can't be, like I said, waiting on replacements. Okay, let's keep the tool bay moving and grooving. I like the way that looks. Let's grab all the Ryobi batteries too. Wow, I've got a lot more Ryobi stuff than I thought I had. Totally forgot I had this as well right here. I use this if we run into any limbs, but I feel like I have a DeWalt version of this, so do we need this any longer? Wish you guys were local. I would definitely donate some stuff to you. But it's one of those things, it's like, are these things in the way of getting our tool bay 100%? So I'm gonna try to stay focused here, grab all the stuff we need for the batteries to make sure we get all the zip ties off, and then we can clean it up with the brand new zip ties. So far, so clean. Got it all nicely zip tied right there. Nice little power cable. Have all of it ran to that little outlet right there, which is very, very nice. This is also on the same outlet, which we can obviously not use all of it at one time, but I don't think it'll ever be an issue to run this and charge batteries. I've already ran this before on the plug, and I've never ran into any issues. Obviously have this mounted as well, so if we want to charge the batteries, we flip the switch right there. If I'm ever out of town or not here for long periods of time, I will shut this off because, you know, I've seen battery problems and we just don't want to deal with anything like that. So far, it does look like the batteries are charging. I just don't know if it is taking on juice. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and we'll see what happens with that. But it does say if it is red, the battery is in. There's a temporary delay. So we'll see what happens with that charger. This charger sounds a little noisy. If you guys can hear that or not. Not sure what's going on. But for now, we'll just, you know what? We'll charge it while we can, while we're actually doing this install. And that way we can keep an eye on this Ryobi charger to see if everything is actually charging. But so far I am happy with this. We got our zip ties at the very top, and we'll put our go-to tools that we always need right here first. I think that's a good idea to actually have the most important stuff on top so you're not digging trying to find your belongings. I mean, but look how much room we have. We have plenty of room. This one does hit a little bit right here, but we just won't go all the way to the back with whatever we need. So, I mean, it's not that hard to grab something from right here anyways, but you guys can see the difference in how far this one actually goes, but nothing we can do about that lip right there. We can always lift this a little bit, but then we have to worry about this little 12 volt little box right there, which I wonder if we can utilize that 12 volt setup right there, because as you can tell, it's made for a cigarette lighter plug-in, and this is really supposed to have a fridge up here in the front, but I'd rather have a tool bay than a refrigerator. Let's grab this garbage. Let's keep adding stuff to it, because as you guys can tell, the daylight is upon us, but that's okay. It's part of the journey. It's part of the fun. Oh, we do have 2 Milwaukee batteries. And look at this. This one's also not red at all. So, you know what? Let's test this battery out first. and see if we can get some juice on it. We'll have to go through all the batteries and see what's going on. I do love these Milwaukee chargers because you can charge multiple different versions of a battery. You've got this one here, and then I don't know what size this one is, but if you got two different tools that require two different charges, you can do so. Let's go ahead, pull this one off. This one's already pretty much charged. And let's see if we can get some juice on this one and wake this battery up, because like I said, if any batteries are bad, we're going to be replacing them. Okay, what's green red mean? I don't know. Is there, what's it say? Green red. Does that mean battery's broken? Well, that's not good. We'll have to keep an eye on this battery, but you guys see it blinking red, green, red, green. It shows battery logo here. Is that broken? Is that in half? I don't know. Let's charge it for a little bit and see if we can get it to come on. And if not, we got some batteries we have to recycle. But it's wild because I've only had those for not even a year already. So if that battery is already bad, I'm gonna be a little upset. Hey, I like this whole little idea right here. We'll put all of our DeWalts in the front. We'll keep the Milwaukees right there. And of course, we already have Ryobis hanging on the wall. I love it. So we'll grab all the batteries, start the organizing process. Okay, we're making way. We are. Yes, I'm actually going to be getting rid of stuff. Okay, look, here it goes. Right into the garbage bag. Tools, I know you guys are probably saying, Jaron, you should be donating that stuff. Look, here's the deal. I don't want someone to have to go through what I went through with all these tools. If they don't work, just simply let them go. There's no reason to hold on to stuff. There's no reason at all, okay? It's as simple as that. Okay, I do feel really good about this whole entire process. I feel like we're making way. We really are. I didn't realize how many tools I actually had until I took it out of here, out of the tool bay. And I will tell you what, I am a little sore from the past few days from doing all these projects. Having to bend down underneath these slide outs is not for the faint of heart, okay? Just want to tell you that. The whole thing behind the tool bay is we want it to be organized, we want it to be clean, so you can tell very quickly how many DeWalt things I actually have in just a second. When I say I've got a good amount, I've got a pretty good amount. Question is, how do we keep all of it so organized and clean the right way? I say the right way is we got batteries for days. This will be a nice inventory check as well to see what we've got going on. What do you guys think so far? You know, it's the little things in life, right? I feel like we could put something else right there. But the idea is we don't want to scratch up the walls and start making it look like whatever. So maybe we put the batteries a little bit closer, move that one, give it a little spacing. Yeah, I like that. I like that at all. See, we have another battery not coming on that I just plugged in. So reset the charger. Maybe they're just dead. I don't know. Like, how do you keep up with batteries? I used to write the date when I would buy something on the bottom, but as you can tell, those are mostly gone. I love these big batteries. They're a little heavy, but they've been the best battery. And I love when I can see the levels of a battery too, which is so nice. But it's coming together. Let's keep grabbing the tools. My favorite tool is this one right here. Absolutely love this DeWalt tool. It has saved me on so many projects. You know, now that I'm looking at this, I'm almost wondering, do we get hangers for our tools? Have you guys seen that, where these actually clip in and they hang from the ceiling? I think that's the next scenario that we do. So that way we can utilize all the space instead of having tools just kind of hanging like this. I think that's our next step to making this entire tool bay a whole lot nicer. So I think that's my next on the list of things to buy. But I mean, that doesn't look bad either, right? Kind of stagger them a little bit. We've got plenty of room. I know we've got more batteries than this, and I know I've got two brand new in a box, and I'm worried about this battery. It's definitely not coming on. And I'm wondering, is it because, no, it's definitely the same size where it clicks in, but does it work with a drill? Let's plug it in and see. That's concerning because these are brand new. I got these when I was in Ohio. The Power Stack. Well, that's not good. Well, I think we just plug that one in for now and we just keep an eye on it, just like the Ryobi batteries that are all red, but I wonder if red means it's charging. But green says, nope, if it's flashing green, it means it's charging. So maybe all these are on standby, but they also could be bad. Next step, putting tools away. Let's grab all the miscellaneous little small stuff like this, little bits that we need to grab, pocket knives. Okay, how many things can I actually carry with one hand? Okay, these are our quick go-to items as well. I feel like when I get new little things, I have to get a little OCD. Check it. So I always have these just kind of thrown around in the tool bay, and I felt like the bottom drawer is the good go-to for all the drill bits. You've got your flatheads, Phillips, your T9s, all those good things. We'll now utilize this space here, and we can always move things around it too. But I'm liking the way this looks. Quick little grab tools, just whatever you need. Little plastic cap removers, quick zip ties, nice little bits, because I'm always trying to find these in the bottom of a tool bag. And I think this is looking good as well with all the batteries and stuff. So I do like the way this is turning out. I know I've said it a few times, but to me, it's looking good. I'm probably going to utilize this for, I've got different stuff for the paramotor as well, different spark plugs, and we'll do like little blades, and we'll keep this for little screws and miscellaneous like that, you know, 12 volt electrical wire as well. But we are definitely making way, and I do feel good about it. Okay, I stand corrected. That little toolbox can fit a lot more things than I thought it could. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep adding stuff to it. I was gonna put all my screws in this little bin like I said, but if we can get rid of that bin, I will feel pretty good about that. I like this. If we can put all those screws, like I said, in the toolbox, easy access to finding different things, I will feel really good about this entire project. That's one thing I can't stand, is having to go and find different screws when I'm digging through bags, poking holes in my fingers and hands, and I'm trying to dig in the bottom of a bag. And I actually just busted my finger pretty good. I was trying to grab something right here, and there was a very sharp, I want to say, piece of metal coming out from this seal right here. And when I went to go grab a tool, it went through my entire thumb, and that was not very fun. So I guess it's not a project unless you draw a little blood. You guys catch my drift, you know what I'm saying. So luckily, Molly brought me out a little band-aid, and I should be okay for now. And then again, let's utilize getting rid of this as well, because now we have a cool little toolbox slash bag that we don't even need this anymore. But I do love this nice little Husky bag, but we do need to go through it. But let me show you all the screws and all the things that I'm trying to get rid of. Example, look at all this random stuff. Like, these are okay, but once they just get thrown in the bag, like, look, we have random lag bolts. Like, what are these for? What's going on? I got to get rid of this stuff. Like little wrappers. Oh no, you did not. You see what I'm saying, guys? Now I got to dig through this, not scrape up my hand and try to see what goes to what. Like, what's going on here? Let's make a little garbage pile. Like, what is this? What's this little paper go to? Oh, it's a little mystery in here, right? A little mystery. Oh, that's our crimper. Okay, that's the one we bought on Amazon. We don't need instructions. We can hang some stuff, but it's missing, it looks like, something right there. So again, it's just trying to go through all of this. We've got multiple random brackets we don't need anymore. That was for projects. Tack nails. So let's get all the usable stuff out of here. We'll pile it up, and I'll just show you what we're working with. Look, we got more crimpers right there as well. Yeah, just tools galore. And look at all these random screws at the bottom of a bag. Look at this. Okay, you see what I'm saying? You guys are probably wondering, Jaron, why are you showing us all this? Here's the deal. I'm normal just like all of you. We all are guilty of overconsumption, and I think with us talking about stuff like this, we're able to help each other, lift each other up, get rid of stuff as well. So it's just things that need to be talked about, right? So I want to go through this little bundle of screws right here because a lot of these are nice and still good. And they're all self-tapping, which when you're in the RV world, you gotta have some self-tapping anything and everything. But these little ones, I don't know what this project was for. Oh, these little screws? That's when we were doing the washer machine and we had to re-put up that paneling little wall. But the question is, where's the box? Where are those at? So we gotta find those. We gotta find the box. Ooh, more tools. Yeah, we got some nice little Milwaukee strippers too. Again, these are things that you want to grab and go and when you need something quick. I've had these since I was probably, I want to say, a teenager when I was doing AV work, knocking on doors, hanging up TVs. That's actually how I started one of my companies, was by knocking on doors. Never knew it would become such a big media company, which I don't do anymore, but that's how I started. It was knocking on doors, asking if I can hang up people's TVs. I did something that I liked and enjoyed as a kid, and it became a business. I was lucky enough to actually have people run that company, and then the rest is obviously history. So I'm very, very happy with the way the company turned out. It was an awesome opportunity to not only do what I love, but share what I love with everybody too. And I got to actually make money as well, which if you can make money in anything that you love to do, you are definitely winning at life. Well, what do you guys think? I think this looks good. I'm loving the concept. Went through so many things, got about a bag and a half of things that we just don't need. Donation, garbage. But let's go ahead and do a little tour of the toolbox. This is our quick grab and go. And also look what I just found. So we can actually, and if it's just 12 volt back there, we can always put a switch on it. But look at this. We can go cigarette lighter right there to 12 volt if need be. So maybe we decide to wire some things up. I would say probably some more lighting. We definitely need more lighting in here. Got zip ties, markers. Look at all the knives I found that were just not thrown, but lodged into a box that we obviously, need to make some room for. But now we can actually grab it and go, which is so nice. Also, we can get to all of our wire crimpers, our cutters, and I got little bits ready to go right here. Kind of quick and grab and go, so we don't have to obviously go down here. Where's that at? Right there, and dig through all that. Got all of our spark plugs in the back, little miscellaneous hose clamps, drill bits, Allen keys, all of our little self-drilling, tapping screws there, and some little nails back in there, and then those big lag bolts, because why not, right? Don't want to throw those away. But I'm definitely loving the way this looks. We got tape, we've got little wrenches right here that don't really fit anywhere, but I like it. Screws. I don't need to go through everything, but look at this. We still have an empty drawer that we can fill up, which means more tools. But I like the way it looks. Got some roof sealant in case we ever need it, and I like how it fits perfectly here. And I didn't think the door would close with that right there, but it closes perfect. So what do you guys think? All right, come on. Tell me down below. I know you like it. I know you do. I mean, who doesn't like a clean and nice workspace? And this is all we got left. Miscellaneous little hose lines. All this can be put away. We got more tape right there that can go in the tape drawer. You see what I'm saying? We have everything we need. And like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it, but what we have in that little box right there is our plumbing box. So if we ever have a plumbing issue, I can grab the plumbing box and we can go and start our plumbing projects. But definitely happy with how it turned out. Already got a bag already in the truck. We got to take the garbage. And now I've got this bag right here full. So about a bag and a half full of things that we just don't need. But let's clean this up. And we got to go do some, errands today. And don't worry, you're going to come along as well. Also, the kiddo's Christmas gift came the other day. So it is putting a little damper on some room in the underbay. And look how big that box is. So yeah, we've at least have our bays clean so far, but I got to put all this up because you can see it's already dark. So let me clean this up. We're gonna transition to going to run some errands. And like I said, you guys are going to come along as well. Appreciate you riding today and also showing some love on the last video. If you guys want to see a part 3 of more RV tours, just let us know down below. We love checking out RVs, and we appreciate you guys riding with us no matter what we do or when we do it. Oh, little transition at the Starbucks. I have to get a coffee, and none of the places that are local are open. So when in doubt, Starbucks out, I guess you could say. We were driving here and I heard like a noise. I don't know exactly what it was, but I'm like, of course I'm gonna check the light bar and see if that was the issue, but it is not. The light bar is completely, well, it's stuck onto the windshield, as you guys can see. So that's not the issue, but it sounded like rocks or something was coming up. I don't know if we went through like a little construction zone, don't know, or maybe like rocks came up and it hit the bottom of the truck. So I don't see anything that's missing or loose, but it did kind of weird me out just a little bit. So as soon as I whipped into the parking lot, I'm like, I gotta check. So I'm gonna go in, order a cup of coffee. Like I said, it's been a while since I've had Starbucks, but yeah, I don't know what that noise would have been. That was super weird. But I will tell you what, I've been getting a lot of compliments on the slide bar. People are actually liking it. And you know what? It's growing on me. I also like it as well. You know I'm gonna whip in here and get my OG. You know what's crazy is I've done all of these coffee reviews and all these places I've been to, and I have never, you're making me laugh. Stop. You're making me laugh. I know what you're doing, okay?
I'm here.
Yes, welcome to the video. She's over here making noises, making me laugh. I've done these coffee reviews and stop. You're just staring at me.
I'm just watching the video live.
You're watching the video live.
Okay.
What I'm saying is I've done all of these coffee reviews and I've only done a vanilla iced latte. So that way we keep it straight across the board. But this is my OG go-to. If I ever go to Starbucks, I do a cinnamon dolce iced latte. Okay, that's the syrup with a non-dairy sweet cream foam on top. This is a milky one, okay? It's not, there's 3 shots of coffee in here, but yes, there is milk, okay? For the coffee goers who say that it's basically milk. And then I do raw cinnamon on top.
It's like a Christmas drink.
I love it. This used to be my go-to, but the vanilla iced latte, that has just grown on me.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple, it's easy, straight across the board. I like it, but we gotta sip it.
Okay.
Now this is gonna be different because it's not a vanilla iced latte.
It's one that I'll drink though.
You like this one?
Yeah, but with 3 shots, it's kind of intimidating.
Well, that's a lot of milk in there too. I should have just done a grande with 3 shots. It would have been like, it would have hit. Alrighty, well, 1 sip. Let's get to it. Let's do it. Triple shot cinnamon dolce iced latte from Starbucks. It does hit. I gotta rate it though. Ooh, I thought it was gonna be milky. It's not milky at all. It is so good. What is that shadow on me? Is that the mirror? Wow. You want to sip it? You should sip it. Let's see if Molly passed the test. I'm thinking of my
Does it need to be stirred?
review. No stir needed. I mean, you can stir it though. Nice, little creamy coffee.
Mm-hmm.
A little strong.
That's strong.
Little triple shot. This one's kind of high for Starbucks. Kind of high. 8.5.
Okay.
8.5. I haven't had a good cup of coffee from here in a long time. I'm impressed. Shout to the Lakeland location. Are we in Lakeland? Is that where we're
I
at?
think so. Well, it's where the Target is.
Well, we are, like I said earlier, we're going to be running some errands tonight because we have a fun family video tomorrow. That's all I'm going to give you. It's a fun family video. I'm excited for it. So excited. Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
We've been planning it. So everybody in the family will be in the video. Since we're going to be having a family-filled video tomorrow, we got to go prepare for it. And what time does Target close? Okay, when we were in Texas, we went, when was that? You guys were with us. We bought Jackson a little outfit. It just does not fit.
I said, close your eyes, and I put it on him, and I was like, I'm testing out a Christmas gift. And so I was like, close your eyes, I'm measuring you. And he's like this much taller.
He's growing
I know.
so fast.
Kids grow so fast.
Okay, no. And when I say he's growing, we'll give him a plate of food, like his normal like plate. Like, well, I'll make everyone's plate, and it looks good.
It's like the same
He comes
portion
back
of yours
again,
or my plate.
Comes back again, and I'm like, okay, buddy, this guy is growing.
I'm like, how much have you eaten today? I'm like,
He's like, I eat every other hour or 2 hours. I'm snacking.
okay.
He's playing with friends at the RV park. He's got his little backpack on. He's got snacks in there. He's growing.
Yeah.
We'll buy something, like let's say yesterday, and he's outgrown it. So it's part of it. The kid's about to be 13 years old.
It's wild.
2 teens under one roof.
I know. Next month, Jackson's 13.
Wow. Oh my goodness. On a Target we go. Let's run some errands. Let's get ready for the family video tomorrow, and it's going to be a good one. So be ready for it. Ooh, look at this.
What are we looking at?
I'm pretty sure someone keeps telling me in the comments to go look at the Silverado EV truck. This thing is nice. This is an EV right here. It's pretty.
Jeez.
Wait, can you flat tow these?
It's an EV.
Guys, can you flat tow? Oh, it's an EV. Never mind, because that's fully EV.
Yeah.
If it was a hybrid, I'm pretty sure you could flat tow it.
It's pretty cold here.
It is cold. It's 62. So cold. Everyone in the comments is going to make fun of us. It's not cold. It's only 62. Well, it's a little cold. All right. Well, we got to run into Target. Do you guys know? We got to go return this stuff. Well, swap it out so Jackson has a bigger size.
I'm just hoping I can find winter stuff here. I mean, we need it right now.
Yeah, we do. Who would have known? Florida, 62 degrees. But you know what? The days are really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what more
The
could you
nights are
want?
cozy.
Yes, the nights are cozy. Fireside vibes. I do enjoy that. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're cold because you're eating ice. Got ya. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why you're cold. All right, let's pop in. Let's pop out. You know, don't worry. We'll have some fun in the store too. Alrighty, that was easy. Little return.
I just hope that it's here.
True. A little crying, no big deal. He's probably upset he didn't get a toy in the toy aisle. I would be crying too. You guys want to know something that I love to do? So every time I'm in a store, I always like to find the secret shoppers. It's just funny. Because like I'll be filming, and I don't know if you're supposed to film in stores, so you'll see people like, example, like they'll do this. So they'll have like their phones like this, and then they always have like a Bluetooth in, and they're all like, they're the ones that have like the empty cart, and they have like green beans and like the most random stuff in there, and you'll see them walk out, and then they'll walk back in again, and then they'll reset their shopping, but they're always like following. Like example, I'm a secret shopper. It's just the funniest thing. So I just saw this guy, and he's just like, maybe he's just a curious guy too. He could just be curious. But I always like to see if I can spot him. Like, I know you're a secret shopper. So, and obviously they are good too for stores because it keeps people from shoplifting as well. So do what you got to do. And also I saw the other day, can you guys tell the coffee's hitting? I saw that stores are doing away with all the self-checkouts, which I think is good because it does bring back more jobs. It's people an opportunity to have a job, and I'm not gonna lie, I will go to the store if there's no self-checkouts. Self-checkouts are good and convenient when you have 1 or 2 items, but sitting there and trying to scan like 15 to 100 items, I'm not gonna do that. What's up?
I found the top, but I don't see the bottoms.
Oh no.
So,
well, can we mix and match?
Switch it.
Maybe just do black and tan?
I might just switch it to hold this. It's so weird because I'm like this size at 14.
These are way too big. There's no way.
I
actually like tan and black. That looks good. What do you think about
I'm
that?
gonna see if I can find a black one.
Oh, hold on. Look at this entire table right there. That's nice.
It's not the same brand.
Oh.
This one.
Okay.
Actually, it is the same brand. Just kidding.
And it is a bummer too because when we just bought this, oh wait, is it one hoodie, 1, 2 zip? Is this for the full set, 25 bucks?
I have no idea.
I have no idea, but I felt like we got it discounted when we were in Texas.
Well, it was $35 in Texas.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I don't know. I don't pay attention to this stuff. Maybe I should though. Maybe I should.
Well, this is what we returned on the floor.
Oh, is that what? Okay. And yeah, she said return on a credit card that I don't even know the number to. So maybe it was Apple Pay that day. That's what it was. Okay. I can't believe how fast this coffee went. And this is a venti.
You liked it.
I was thirsty. I'm not gonna lie, that project, that hit me today. I mean, that was some work. Did you guys like the project? You know, it feels good to be complete. Our coach is complete. I mean, we have a few other things that we need to be doing as far as like the water inlet back to stainless, or actually changing it to stainless. But other than that, what else are we gonna work on?
Do you have another RV you can work on?
I do have more. Well, Big Richard's not quite done just yet. There's a few more things that we have to get for the water bay, and then also I have noticed our vent in our shower, not in our shower, our vent in our bathroom, our mid-bath.
Yeah.
It opens, like the fan works, but the hatch is not opening. So when I hit on, it's supposed to turn the fan on, and the hatch is supposed to rise. So look, we have another RV project. It looked like that would fit you. Those aren't gonna work, are they?
They're fine. I'll just take them from him if they fit. If they don't fit.
That's hilarious. He is growing. He's getting tall.
I now have 2 children that practically wear the same size as me.
You're gonna be raiding the closet.
Well, I'm
Be like,
already wearing
"Sorry,
Jackson's shoes.
fits."
Lily has the same size shoe as I do. Lily takes my clothes.
Yeah.
And I could possibly wear Jackson's t-shirts because all boy t-shirts are like what girl t-shirts are.
That is true. He's at that weird, not weird, like that cross into becoming a teenager, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's gonna, boom, 16, and he's gonna be taller than me.
I feel like he is going to be super
I'll have to
tall.
start stretching every day just to make sure I'm taller than my son. It's all right. He's gonna carry the family name. Also, for the record, I wasn't trying to call out any secret shoppers. I just think it's annoying when people follow you around in the store. That's all I'm saying. So, oh, what about over here? We're trying to find some little jammies. Nope. I thought it was over here. Willow showed us a photo earlier of something that she wanted, and we're going to add that to the list of buys, but it might just be an online option only.
Which is fine.
But where we're headed, we could go check that location too.
That's what I was thinking.
Because we did send some packages somewhere that we got to go pick up. So it'll make a lot more sense this coming weekend. Yeah, they were super cute, the ones that she showed. She's like, Dad, I really want to get this, and I got to get that. I'm like, all right, we'll get it. We will. I think it's always cute when she brings her little iPad, and she's like,
Add this to my Christmas
exactly. We say, hey, just take a little screenshot, let us take a little peek, and go from there. She's writing little things down for the Christmas list. I always love that. So back in the day, I didn't have technology as a kid. I had to write it down. Yeah, when I was a kid, we had to make little Mod Podge stuff. So we would cut little things out, glue it, and be like, I want this. My fondest memory as being a kid was Black Friday or Thanksgiving before Black Friday, when the big ad would come out. We would go in there and circle all the items that we wanted. That right there is a awesome memory. Waking up on Christmas morning and seeing those items that you actually asked for, such a cool and awesome memory. And I'm glad I had a pretty good childhood. So this aisle of clothes just keeps going. And it's crazy that swimsuits would be on sale in Florida, but it's always nice to go swimming. All right, in and out. Let's try to get through this. I feel like we're in Gotham City tonight or something. Every time I come outside, there's cop cars and noise. Like, I don't know what's going on. Pretty crazy. It just got like super congested in there. Like, boom, holiday shopping.
Were we holiday shopping?
Yeah, I guess we were holiday shopping. We're all holiday shopping. Tis the season, right? Tis the season. You know what? I do like seeing people out and about doing stuff. I like that. All right, onto the truck we go. We're done. We got everything we came to get. Really swap out Jackson's sweatsuit. I'm sure he'll be happy about it. We're gonna get home. He's already gonna be outgrown it. That's what's gonna happen.
I should just wrap it up and give it to him for Christmas now. Because I'll be like, oh no, it doesn't fit. Maybe we'll have to take it back.
Right? Every time I walk into the Cybertruck or walk to it, I always look at it, I'm like, you know, obviously we get close to getting rid of it or thinking about getting rid of it, but I'm like, everyone else in the parking lot is the same. I don't want to be the same. I like being different.
to find a truck is the thing.
It is like, I wonder where the truck is. Anyways, it's one of those subjects that we just, I don't know, we just hold on to it, I guess you can say. Let me get the door for you, honey. I got you. You know that. You know that. This little kid right there is like, a Cybertruck. She's like, look, a Cybertruck. It's so funny. Okay, well, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. That's it. I'm done. A lot of work, a few errands.
Somebody lit up their car with Christmas lights.
Oh, they did. You guys can't see it. I will
We
never
did
do that again.
We did that on the Cybertruck. Did we
We
video
did.
it?
I want to say there's a vlog. Whoa, it's been a year since we've done that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll link that video down below for you guys. We'll do that. Or it's going to be right here for you. Remind me to do that because I always forget.
You just point
every
around.
time. I always forget to link the videos.
Right here. Point here.
That was work. I will never wrap a vehicle ever again.
It took 6 hours. And he was doing everything on his own out there because he was like, I got it.
I literally just cannot fathom how cool this looks. And thank goodness we had a garage to do this in. I'm going to close this so we get the full effect for now. And then we'll have to also put that on there.
Wait, what?
Go look at it.
How crazy is that?
I can't see. Oh, it's so bright.
It's so bright. It's Christmas.
I literally can't see anything right now. Wait, that's so cool. Can you see?
I can't see a thing.
Like my eyes are like, they won't like adjust to the lighting. I'm trying to look at it. It's our Christmas tree. That's so cool.
It's our travel tree.
I've seen things like this online, and it's actually really cool.
Should we put them on the tires? I'm just kidding.
How do you do that?
All right, we still have the other side to do. But now that you all know about it, you can help.
So cool.
Wait, I want to see the other side.
Well, the other side has nothing.
Y'all did a good job.
Just one
I
side.
was wondering where y'all were. Y'all were all gone. I was like, but it's
Yeah.
like,
This side is sad. We're getting started though. We still have to do this we have to do this whole side, and we have to do that. All right, here, look at all the tape and look at all the work we've done. Ready?
oh wow. That's a
Look
lot
at all
of
the
tape.
I mean, it's a lot cooler at night, but still, that's still pretty cool.
You turn off the lights, you can't see the tape.
Bam!
I would make
That's so cool.
Whoa.
All right, now you guys can take over. You guys can do it.
No.
Yay.
So much work.
Last turn.
Yeah, I actually want to do it.
All right, we still got to do, well, the other side in the front and the back, and then
And then all the blue
and if we have extra, I'm thinking about doing the glass, so when we're in it, we can look up and see all the lights inside. So this will be like through the glass. Oh, that'd be really cool.
Everybody's gonna even want to see this. Like everybody's gonna look at the Cybertruck even more.
You're gonna love it.
I think this is only one, was this only one strand or two? Which is 6. So we're 6 strands so far.
Yeah, 2 of the containers.
Is that hooked up to the generator thing?
Yeah.
That's where you're doing
That's
the
right,
lights.
Yeah, that's why I have all these lights. All right, let's do some dinner. Let's do some dinner. What's that, Willow?
They're so beautiful.
Thank you. I'm so glad they don't look crazy on the camera. They look good.
Can I help on the other side?
Yeah. We're going to do some dinner and then we're going to continue.
So then I came out there and helped at the beginning because I didn't know he was already starting. I was ripping all the tape and then re-ripping the tape like into like little strips. So I was like, I'm surprised I still have fingerprints.
Yeah, our poor little fingers. I mean, they hurt for days.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say, was taking the tape and the lights off easier or was installing it?
Installing was easier because we
Yeah.
weren't. I actually don't know.
Removing all those lights were a full-time job.
Mhm.
And then that next day, we left for Europe. The very next day.
Mhm.
Because we knew that the truck had to go in storage along with the motorhome. And I was like, I don't want to leave these Christmas lights on the Cybertruck.
Yep.
And the dealer deal with all those lights for 6 months almost.
We didn't know how much that tape was gonna just stick on there for all those months.
Yeah, we used gaff tape also, and it left residue. But I
did.
think it's because it was sleeting and snowing and all the rain. Yes. All right, well, eventually we have to end this video so we can get home, eat a yummy meal, get all the kiddos from playing with friends, and then start tomorrow's video, which I'm very excited about, like I've already said. good family-filled video. It's been a little bit since we've had a full family video. So, alrighty, you guys know the drill. We're gonna leave the video right here. We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Ever felt? Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky.